Our first new product is our industrial panel. We call it PET. And PET stands for polyethylene terephthalate. Okay, it's also known as simpler polyester. It's the same material used to make plastic water bottles and soda bottles. And so what we do here is it's very durable, it's long lasting, it's safe, no formaldehyde, no VOCs, recyclable, bleach cleanable, and that's really great because all those features then are built in and exhibited by our new absorptive PET product. Okay, so that's what's really good. And I just opened up my news app this morning, as I do every morning, like many of us do. And the frontline article, I kid you not, that actually this morning was Legos are announcing that they are now using recycled plastic bottles to make Legos. And the note in there was, on average, the plastic of one 1-liter PET bottle is enough to make 10 2x4 Legos. I just thought that was really neat. So everybody's getting into the scene, and really because of all these benefits, and also due to the fact that they're recyclable. When you look at our PET, it's an absorptive product, a polyester-based product. Industrial facilities in this version of our polyester product, industrial facilities usually, when they have a noise problem, their solution is not planned. A lot of times it's retrofit. Maybe OSHA is saying, hey, or they want to avoid any OSHA citations or issues, and they find areas to be too noisy within the plant based on the quantity of time workers are there, or they want to get people out of earplugs. And so what they want is the best product that's going to give us the most absorption for the least amount of initial cost. All right. And so although there are thinner versions of this product that Kinetics offers through our Clean line for our interiors group, and there are more colors offered by our Clean line in our interiors market group, what we do is we picked out industrially the two that we feel are the best for industrial applications, that are the most economical for the maximum noise control and absorption. So when you look at it, we're looking at strictly a 1 and a 2 inch thick product. The sizes are, I say sizes, but we're really selling a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet. And we're not as real concerned with doing custom sizes, because remember, we want to get more cost effective for those jobs that don't have the budget built in, or it's retrofit. So the nice thing with this product is it's easily field cut. All right, it's easily field cut. You can cut it by hand, straight edge utility knife, or better yet, you can actually buy a blade for a circular saw and cut this material and fit it up in the field. So that gives a lot of flexibility, and we'll show you a few pictures. And then the colors are simply white, black, and charcoal, a gray color. Now we can get other colors, no problem, but these are the most cost effective for you. It's all Class A fire rated. It's impact resistance. There's different levels of impact resistance. This is right in the middle, what we call medium impact resistance. So it does give you some resistance, especially after it's mounted. It gets pretty, not rigid, but pretty taut, like a drum head. And then it's easily field cut, as we had mentioned. If you look at the performance comparison between the 1 and the 2 inch thick, A mounting, which is a flush mount, you just put it right up against your wall, say, substrate, and you can see the absorption coefficients here. You can see it gives you, there's a huge difference in sound absorption at the low frequencies by just going to 1 to 2 inch thick. So you're probably going to pick 2 inch thick most often, because you're going from an NRC of a 0.7 to an NRC of a 0.95, which is not a huge, which is a huge increase on the low frequency noise control, especially at 1,000 hertz and below. But there's not a huge price increase. So that's what's really interesting. Here's an example at a power facility where they have some of this mounted to the walls. You can see it's mounted overhead, it's mounted to the walls. You can even see here there's a cutout, which they were able to field cut out of a 4x8 sheet. And that's what's nice with this product. You see in this case, they actually pin it to the wall with stick pins, impaling pins with caps that go over. And then whatever's left, they snip that off so you get a nice flush mount. That's one way. There's also other ways to mount this to the wall, which we show in the next slide here, which is what we call our pin clips. We have different pin clips here, and those pin clips get mechanically fastened to your wall, your substrate, or your ceiling. All right, and then what you do is, before you put the panel, the PET panel in place, you then use an all-purpose adhesive, construction adhesive. So you have both the impaling or the clips, and then also the adhesion where it holds it up in place till the constructive adhesive cures. Now we also have a little chart here. You know, if you're going 4x8, and then you're going to want 6 of these clips. If you're going anywhere up to 5 feet tall and 4 foot wide, you only need 4 clips. So we can lay that out for you. But the key here is buying the product and then cutting it in the field and giving you that flexibility. All the other products that I showed you before the PET are actually meant to be factory cut in most cases to size, and that adds lead time. So another thing besides cost effectiveness and flexibility in a field, you can often get this product much quicker, a quicker lead time.